he remembered the first time that we met and it wasn't on good terms. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're subscribed, and if you're new, welcome to the world of Wiz. I'm Wiz, and I hope that you do stick around, like, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell on so you become part of my world. This trip originally had a 5:20 a.m. report to do a Charlotte turn, but that was not commutable. So one of my coworkers picked up the Charlotte turn, and now I only have one flight from LaGuardia to Nashville with like a 1:45 report later tonight. I'm gonna put my vest on, gather the last minute items, take Papa's out real quick, and then we're about to head out to start our one and done type of day. Direct commute to base type of day. Hopefully this trip is smooth sailing. I don't know if I told you guys, but it's a 3-day. You know we love a good 3-day, and hopefully all goes well with this trip. I feel good because I've been around family. Let me handle what I got to handle, and I'm gonna see you guys a little later on today, most likely in New York. Thank you. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I'm gonna make this short, but it's currently like about 9 o'clock. My report isn't until 12:30. I believe I told you guys that earlier. I had more than enough time to sit in line at the Starbucks, and I got me an iced, well, I ordered an iced green tea matcha thingy, and this is the second time I've ordered from the Starbucks at the new LaGuardia terminal, and they haven't been making the drinks right. I'm pretty sure, you know, just being new and training to make the drinks, but it and I'm just not in the mood to have them remake it because they're a little backed up and it's just a lot. And then I also got like a plain bagel with cream cheese, so I'm gonna get some editing done, and I have like about 3 hours until I have to make it to my gate. So yeah. Hey road travelers, so it's about 12:33. My gate, it's right behind me. Like I said, it's a one flight to Nashville, but guess who I'm with? Say hi, travelers. Not me telling her to say hi. So I was editing at Starbucks, and I just messaged her and said good morning. She's sitting, yeah, she told me she's sitting standby in LaGuardia. You said standby, you ain't tell me. So we linked up. Hey road travelers, so we're here in our hotel in Nashville. Great day, smooth day, very easy day. One flight from LaGuardia to Nashville. You guys know I commuted in this morning, got into LaGuardia at like 8:30, and from 8:30 to 12 I was getting some editing done at Starbucks, and then from like 12 to 12:30, 12:45 I was hanging out with Bridget. So I have no complaints for today besides the heat. It is hot here in Nashville. It's about like 96 degrees and it feels like 106. It is, the humidity here is disgustingly hot. I went ahead and ironed a new pair of pants, a new shirt. I don't know if I told you guys, but the company gave us polo shirts to wear, and I may wear my polo shirt. I went ahead and ironed like a regular white shirt and also the polo shirt just to figure out what I'm gonna wear. But yeah, no complaints. I had a great crowd today from LaGuardia to Nashville. My flying partner is great. My first officer is great, and my first officer, my flying partner, and I will be on the rest of this trip together, and we'll be having captains coming in and out of the trip. I'm guessing the original captain probably called out sick or whatnot, but yeah, no complaints today. I think that's all in my time. I just got back home from West Palm Beach yesterday, so I'm tired. We do have a 6:20 a.m. van. I wanted to go out, but it's hot out, so I'm gonna stay in my room and then try to get a good night's rest because I slept all day yesterday, but I haven't really rested. So I ended the trip. We're figuring out like our pet sitter situation, left town, came back, and then we're back at work. So that's all that I have for you guys. and I'll catch you guys most likely in the morning. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. Today's the start of day 2 of 3. It is currently, I think it's 6:10. Yeah, I have 10 minutes to be downstairs for a 6:20 a.m. van. 2-flight day, Nashville to JFK, JFK to Raleigh, and we should be done. So let's head down. This is the new summer polo shirt. Company name is here, and it just says in-flight. And it's just so breathable and light, and we love that we have a summer polo shirt to wear during the summer months. I'm guessing June up until August, mid-August. I'll probably have to double check the date where it ends, but it's nice having a shirt to change in and out of during my trips. So I think that's all the updates that I have for you guys, and let's head down. Oh, I got the best night's rest. I got 10 hours of rest last night. Woke up before my alarm clock, got dressed. I feel great. I feel like it's gonna be a great day. The sun is shining. It's about to be a great day. So I'll catch you guys a little later on. Alright, hey world travelers, we are here in JFK. This flight took so long. It took us 2 hours and 10 minutes to get here from Nashville to JFK because we had to go south and back up the East Coast. But it was a completely full flight. Boarding was a lot hectic. We had people just needing to use the restroom, along with people needing to use the restroom. Lots of bags that did not fit, so bags were in the aisle. People were trying to get by me, plus the people who are boarding trying to get to their seat, people sitting in the wrong seat. I had a family of 3, mom, dad, and child, who was 11 years old, and they were sitting in the exit row, and I had to tell them that unfortunately you have to be at least 15 years old. So I asked dad and passenger sitting next to dad, would they be willing to sit in the exit row so mom and child could sit up front. Mom kind of had an issue with it. Mom wanted to stay in the exit row, but turned out that mom did not speak or understand English, which is also a criteria to sit in the exit row. So there was a lot of confusion, but ultimately we got it figured out. Another thing, I don't know if it's for all airlines, but I think most airlines are on overhead bins are on a first come first served basis. If you see a bag in a bin, it is not your right to move anyone's bag. Take it out the bin and put your bags up. I don't know, you know, if I saw that a bin was full, I'd just look for the next available open bin or the next available spot. That's just me. And also, if I go to the restroom, I'm gonna ensure that I lock the door behind me. You know, I'm not going to yell at the flight attendant for accidentally opening up the door on me. Accidents happen, and I apologize, you know, for opening up the door on them. And she just went off on me. So, yeah, that's how my morning is going. It's about to be a quick turnaround to Raleigh. We're about to lose our captain. I think I told you guys that. And then that'll be the end of today. But other than that, no issues. Oh, the captain that brought us here, he took me back in time because he remembered the first time that we met, and it wasn't on good terms on his part. So he just pulled me aside and wanted to apologize again for our first interaction when we met, I think sometime last year. And I totally forgot that situation happened until he brought it up to me, and you know, he just apologized, and we're all kumbaya. So that is all. We're gonna wait for the cleaners to come on board. We're getting catered. The fueling truck is here, and I'll catch you guys most likely in Raleigh. All right, hey world travelers, it is currently 2:11. We're here at our hotel in Raleigh. I spoke to you guys earlier after our flight from Nashville, but coming here was another full flight. We had to wait for a little bit in New York because we had to get a new reroute because of weather. It's been turbulent all day, so we were trying to just bypass some storms, and the new reroute was just a little bit longer. So we're here, and it was just no issues today. It was just a smooth day is what I was trying to say, but I couldn't find the word. It was a smooth day today. Like I said, we'll be changing lots of captains, so our captain is done, and we'll meet up our new captain in the morning. But it was about 3 different crews that was on the van coming here, and we all landed at the same time, walked out at the same time, and we got dropped off here. We love when the hotel van is waiting for us. So it is storming bad outside, like rain, wind, gust, lightning, all the above. And I'm not trying to get knocked upside my head with like a tree branch. So I'm gonna stay in and see what I can order to eat. But other than that, I have no complaints for today. Besides a few little hiccups this morning, it was a great day, and tomorrow's go home day. So we love a 3-day trip. And what else? I think that's all. Yeah, we have a 458 van, yep, in the morning, and it's go home day. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. Today's the start of day 3 of 3. It is go home day, 3-flight day, Raleigh to LaGuardia in a Toronto turn. Last time I was in Canada, I was not able to get Keats all dress trips, but I also won't be able to get them because I will not be getting off the aircraft. So if I get off the aircraft, I'll have to clear customs, and I don't think one person off the crew could just leave the aircraft. So yeah, let me put my vest on. It is currently, I don't know, it's like 4:49. We have a 4:48 van, so I just need to pop my vest on and walk out the room because everything else is packed. So I'm not gonna tell y'all my commuting situations, because when I have been, it ain't been rocking. Just know I got a plan A, B, C, and a plan D. So let's get up out of here, and I'll catch you guys a little later on. Baby girl, West Coast, say what? Dirty South, here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl, East Coast, West Coast, can you feel us? Dirty South, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? Feel it. East Coast, say what? West Coast, dirty South, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got East Coast, West Coast. Alright, hey you guys, so it's 1:16. I'm about to catch my first option, plan A, to commute home. This was a much needed trip. This was a great 3-day. We ended off the trip with 5 captains total. So once I get home, I'll fill you in on all the little discrepancies that happened today, but we're about to make it home early. Dirty South, here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl, East Coast, feel us. West Coast, say what? Dirty South, here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl, East Coast, feel us. West Coast, say what? Dirty South, here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl, East Coast, West Coast, can you feel us? Hey, world travelers. So it is several weeks later, and I'm finally coming around to closing this vlog out. So 2 things. It is storming out pretty badly, so if you guys hear anything, it's probably thunder. And if you guys hear anything like gunshots, it's fireworks. Today's July 3rd. I'm trying to get this vlog out to you all, and tomorrow is the 4th of July. So everyone's just popping early, being a little obnoxious. So that is all. But I did want to go ahead and close out this 3-day trip. This 3-day trip was great. You guys know that the trip was not commutable on the front end, and if you watched this vlog, then you know that my flying partner during that trip helped me out with my schedule tremendously. He swapped out my 4-day for his 5-day, and he was able to pick up the turn at the start of this trip. And I just worked with him in the beginning of June, and we received some unfortunate news of his passing. So yeah, just thinking about it, it's just so unfortunate just how you are here one moment and you're gone the next. But I enjoyed his company during the trip. We had a lot in common. We love Florida. We grew up watching WWE and WWF, SmackDown, and some of our favorite wrestlers, we saw them in Atlanta when we worked our trip together. He loves marathons, he loves baseball caps, and just hearing his voice in my head and him asking me recently on Facebook if he could pick up a turn for me, it's just crazy. But I'll keep his privacy, you know. If you work for my company, you know, then you know, but if you don't. But you know, I just wanted to publicly acknowledge what a great person that he was during our trip, and just RIP to him. So that was on the sad side of things. I'm gonna try to, you know, kind of pick it up a little bit. Okay, so during this trip I actually took notes because some stuff happened, but I just took notes. But I just want to fill you guys in on a few things that some people know and some people don't know, because some people don't fly, or some people haven't flown in a long time. But I think I told you guys that overhead bins are on a first come first serve basis. If you see a bag and the bin above your seat, just the first available bin. You can go ahead and place your bags there. Kids should not use the call button as a toy for fun, because it is really there for an emergency, or if it's there if someone needs us or has a question, so we know to go to them. If we're constantly hearing a chime, not only is it annoying to us, you know, thinking that someone's calling us and someone's not, but it's annoying to those around, just hearing the ding 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 ding, and it's just a child having the time of their lives and the parent not doing anything. Not all airlines have open seating. If you have an assigned seats, or if you have a seat request at gate, make sure that you double check with the gate agent so they could give you a seat assignment, and make sure that you sit in that seat, because the moment that you sit in any seat that you decide to sit in and it's a full flight, now we're playing musical chairs. Now it's a lot going on. Now people are upset, people are holding up the boarding process, and that can cause us to have a late departure, and could cause the slight inconvenience of people missing their connections, because now there's a ground stop because, you know, we were backed up. So always sit in your assigned seat. Don't just sit in any seat, because then the owner of that seat is going to want to come for that seat, and then it just causes a domino effect. So if you are unsure, double check with your flight attendant the moment you board if you aren't sure of your seat assignment, or walk to the nearest flight attendant towards the rear. My flight from LaGuardia to Toronto, very great first class group of passengers, but a woman on that flight, mind you, the flight was only 59 minutes. She turned to me, I took everyone's drink orders, I brought everyone's drinks out to them, and I'm passing out the snack basket, and she turns to me and she's like, "Oh, are we getting breakfast?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, these are like breakfast snacks, you know, we don't have a meal." She's like, "What do you mean we don't have a meal? Like, when I booked this ticket, they said that there was going to be a meal offered with this seat." I'm like, "Oh, I apologize for the inconvenience, but this flight is only like 260 miles. Like, it's not long enough for a meal flight. It's only like it's less than an hour flight to Toronto." She's like, "That's absurd. Absurd. I just paid all this money for a first class ticket and I couldn't get one." And then the person next to them had to reassure them, like, "Yeah, I do this route at least 3 times a week. There's never been a meal on this flight. Maybe it was for something else, or maybe it was telling you like snacks are complimentary and drinks are complimentary, because it is in first class with my airline." She's like, "No, it specifically said breakfast would be served in this cabin for this flight." So I was like, "If you want, you can have as many snacks as you'd like. Let me know if you need more beverage." And that kind of wasn't enough for her. And then after the flight, she apologized and she let me know that it was her next flight returning back, but she would be going to the West Coast from Toronto, somewhere to the West Coast. And she apologized to me, and she was like, you know, sorry for her behavior. That's all that I have for you guys. You guys will probably see me like this for the next few vlogs coming up, because I'm gonna be closing them out all at the same time, and then you guys will find things out along the way. But I did want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. We're gonna comment a bell for the kid ringing that call button. Just let me know that you watched the vlog up until the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.